the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to another video. I hope you guys are having a great day so far. Today, I can't complain. We are going to be talking about Peach Mcintyre. I think might can complain a little bit about that because I'm so sick of her and her damn bath water and dirty this and all of that. Like, ugh, get it together. You know, a lot of times when people want to convince you of something, or they are hating on somebody, or they want someone to hurt or to lose, or something of that nature, they have to work hard to convince you of their narrative of whatever's going on. And I feel like that's what this is. Now, she never makes long term, or should I say, long form content that is usually over 8 minutes. But she wanted to talk about this so deep. She did a 10-minute video. So that's what we're going to look at in this video is that video. So before we jump over there, let's jump into our Mish Mobb member for this episode. And it's Burma Shannon. Thank you so very much, love, for supporting the channel, for being a top commenter, and thank you so much for being a member of the Mish Mobb. Those of you who would like to also support the channel, you can definitely do so by hitting that like button, first of all, by becoming a subscriber to the channel. Also, be sure you turn on your post notifications. I don't know why I can't never say that word right. Post. Be sure you turn on your post notifications. It's like my tongue just popped to the top. Anyway, y'all. But yeah, be sure you turn on your notifications. And we also have a membership, which allows you to have unlimited access to all the videos here on the channel, plus other great benefits. Definitely go over to our channel and check that out. Now, guys, let's get into this reaction. If you guys have not hit that like button, I'm going to give you a minute to do so now. Please go ahead and hit the like button. That's fine for you. I do that 3 but so we're about to jump into this reaction with Peach Mcintyre. I feel like, I guess she is low on content. You know, she has this cycle that she usually is on, but ever since her mother did the cease and desist for a long time, she didn't talk about her. I don't know if it was the money or what it was, but whatever it was, it is no more because, honey, she's all over her mama head now. So we finna jump into this and hopefully she'll get it out and move on with her life, or at least let everybody out the group chat and just talk about it to her husband. Peach, why you don't talk about stuff like that with your husband? You know, this man that you value more than you value your kids, that you value more than you value yourself, which is already a level of insanity that most of us are not familiar with. Self-preservation is instinctual. So if you are a person who values another more than yourself, yeah, you already got an issue and it's already a bad situation. But you know, hey, somehow we in the group chat. Let's get to it.
Write my goals, write my feelings, write my plans, and drink 2 bottles of water while I relax. And, you know, just clear my mind. This is my me time. Nobody bothers me. And I'm going to be doing this every single day until we get to January 1st, 2026. And then I have my beautiful roses and my baby breath. And it feels really, really good. So Peach Patch, today I don't feel like turning on a light. I hope you guys don't mind the brightness or the sound of my fan. I love the sound of fans ever since I was a child. I like white noise. But while I was in a shower with a tub, soaked in a tub, and then I got in the shower. But while I was enjoying my bath, I was just thinking about my life as we're going to go on this journey for the next month and a half. Um, the bath part where my mom made me bathe in her dirty bath water. A lot of older people tried to justify that experience, stating, well, maybe your mom was trying to save money on the water bill. Maybe that's what was going on. A lot of people made their kids bathe in their dirty bath water. It's no big deal. There's a family on TikTok that still shares bath water, right? Trying to invalidate my experiences and justify them.
I don't think they're trying to invalidate your experiences. Quite frankly, they're trying to offer an alternative because, quite frankly, at this point, they almost feel like you're trying too hard to create the experience. You're trying too hard to let it be what it is. You are trying hard to make us believe something that does not go along with the proof of what we see as your mother. Your mother is uberly clean. You even mentioned she is so clean you could barely sit on her furniture. But yet you want us to believe that she took her pride and joy child and threw you in some dirty water for no damn reason at all. And the question is, if it is true, why is this the one memory that you just want to continuously push a narrative for? Like, why just that? Because it's so many other things that you've said about her that's so much worse. But you don't harp on them. You just want this woman to have been the worst of whatever. Now you had Vera Bradley as a child, but mad because you didn't go nowhere. Your mama worked at Busch Gardens and got out the streets because she wanted to be there for her kids, but she never took care of you and kept you starving. Like, the irony and the contradictions of your story is why people are giving alternatives, because they thinking, okay, this girl ain't just batshit crazy, is she? Like, it could be something else.
That is not acceptable for me. And the dirty bath water part wasn't just that bad. It was the fact that my mom went on to call me dirty for the vast majority of my life in front of everybody all the time. So not only are you only making me, out of all three of your children, only Peaches has to bathe in her dirty bath water.
Now, see, that don't make no sense to me. Peaches, you are the kid that when you got into an altercation with your sister lost her room and had to be in the room with your brother. She let you keep the room, the middle child. But yet, you are the one that she also turned around and treated the worst. It makes no sense, Peaches. That's why people are giving alternatives. Because it sounds like you fucking lying.
Not only are you doing that, but when we get in public around family and friends, my mom would be like, Peaches is so dirty. She's dirty. And then she would get some alcohol.
Meet my friend Izzy from online school. At her old school, she felt a little lost, but at Connections Academy, she's got all the support.
She would get alcohol and she would put it on the tissue and scrub my neck. Scrub my neck. I'll just wipe my neck with the witch hazel. It was different. It was one of these aggressive scrubs. Alcohol, paper towel, alcohol, and a white rag. It had to be white. And she would like, until my neck was red. Until my neck was like burning red and raw, and I would be crying. And she would be like,
Okay, Peaches, you black. Ain't shit about you red. Now, if she did that, that was fucked up. But you are the absolute only person in your entire family who has these stories. Why don't any of your other family members share this? Because you are saying that she did this in front of people. And not only that, this is supposed to be your time to relax. And the way you relax is to regurgitate this so called painful memory. Like, that's a contradiction. You are a walking contradiction of life, of love, of happiness, of good relationships, of being a good person. Nothing about you exudes that. But yet you want us to believe you. And you're going to keep making videos until we agree that what you said makes sense. It's stupid. It is. I hate to say it, but it is. So, with that being the case, that's why people are doing you the way they are.
You just so fucking dirty, you dirty. And everybody in my family would laugh at me. Not only did my mom do that, but she would proceed through my adulthood to continue to call me dirty. Even when I was clean, even though I cleaned her home, even when my home was clean and she would come visit, she would always make me feel like I was never clean. My house.
Maybe you just felt inferior to your mother. Your mother was such a strong presence that you felt inferior and you made yourself feel that way. Sometimes within the psyche of who you are, certain people's personality can be so strong that it can change things and make others feel a certain type of way. That lady ain't nowhere near you. You claim you don't talk to her, all the things. You took yourself on this journey going down memory lane and you sitting here crying. Anything to get views. And Peaches, this video been up for 13 hours and you only had 6,000 views. That should give you an impression of what people really think of your opinion and of your truth telling and of your story. Not only that, they tired of hearing it, honey. Can you make up another lie?
Also, it could be one bowl and say, you so fucking dirty, dirty, dirty. But I still get emotional about it because it is a core memory.
Well, why did it take you all of 30, what you said you've been talking about it for the last 2 years, 32 years? It's a core memory, but you didn't talk about it for 32 years. That's another thing that makes it seem like you're lying.
Of no matter what you do, you'll never be good enough for her. No matter how you keep your kids, I eventually just believe that I'm just dirty. Oh, well, I'm dirty. It took a lot of self-work to get to where I am. That's why I like.
Well, where are you? Because you sitting here crying and study watching yourself like you dirty. We don't care about you taking a shower. We don't care about none of this. This is stuff that you should be sharing with your husband. Your shower, your being in the shower with the lights off and all this, that, and the third. So, why everybody got to be in a group chat, boo?
My I Am Clean class is so amazing. Just rebuilding my belief system, so amazing. But it took for me to like separate my mom out of my life and no longer believe those negative affirmations that my mom gave me. And instead it became, I am clean, I am clean, I am clean. I make my bed every time I get out of it. I give my children age appropriate chores. I have a cleaning routine. I am clean. But for years when I went
We have never seen your kids even pick up after their damn self, let alone do a damn chore. So that's also something that we feel like is a lie. When y'all go out, y'all look like a bunch of banshees. You can always tell when Peach and her kids been there because it looks dirty. So maybe your mother said these things not because of your bathing or your hygienical cleanliness, but maybe the way you conducted yourself. Maybe you go or went through your childhood like a damn tornado, just like you go through life. On the social media, you like a tornado that just comes through and creates a bunch of mishigas everywhere. That's what we see, a clusterfuck of minimalism when it comes to you. And so that might be why she called you that.
my depression when I was in my season of loss and I lived down the sidewalk from my mom, and she would literally walk down there every day, even before my house got dirty for real. Like I went through a dirty phase after this. She would be like, your house so fucking dirty, your house shouldn't look like this. Just and it's like it's nothing but additions. Like it's not that. I couldn't understand it and I just
Okay, so you just said that your mother didn't even like a dish in the sink, but she wanted her daughter in a dirty tub of water. Do you understand? If you don't understand, you should. Stop lying. Or if you're not lying, let me retract that. Although I believe that it is not like you say it is, I still don't want to call you a lie. Because if you are being truthful in some aspect, even if it's just your perception, I don't want to take that from you. I don't want to invalidate you, as you said. But the fact is, Peaches, yeah, everybody's tired. Oh, you just hit 6,000 views after 13 and a half hours. I guess that's something to be happy about. It. Does that make you clean now?
accepted it. Once you accept it, once somebody gets into your subconscious mind, you get tired of trying to prove them wrong and you accept it, it becomes a part of your belief system. Whatever you believe, you will become. The way that you change your belief system is that you lie to yourself by affirming yourself positively. So my mama calling me dirty all the time, a bad mom all the time. The way that I was able to get over that was I started to affirm myself positively by stating affirmations like I'm clean. Now, when you first start practicing your positive affirmations, it's going to feel like a lie because it isn't a part of your belief system. So you're gonna be saying it and you're gonna be like, oh my God, nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. Like I'm lying to myself because essentially you are. This isn't truly a part of your belief system. But as you continue to say it, just like it took my mom, I'm gonna say it probably took my mom 20 years for me to believe that I was actually dirty and become it. Before then, I never was. But as long as it took for people to get into your subconscious mind to believe it, you're going to have to do that to yourself now. You're gonna have to continue to tell yourself it over and over and over again until it gets into your subconscious mind. Now, what I do and what I teach is you also have 3 steps to go with it. So not only am I clean, what are my 3 steps? So when life does go to punching on me, I can fight back. I think this is a cleaning list. Everything that I'm about to do, and then I literally follow the cleaning list.
Students across Arkansas receive an education that fits their style at Arkansas Virtual.
Now, I want to say this, guys. She is talking about what she writes down and all of this stuff, her journaling and all of that stuff. From the time that she had those twins, she had this ironclad schedule she was going to follow. When I say this girl never, I mean, never follows or does anything that she says she's going to do, she also never um, falls into uh, anything other than what she is. Now, we have seen countless times, especially when Wood is not around, her house is dirty, dirty, filthy, all the things. Now, it's not just that it's untidy, dirty. She literally showed one time she was going through it with Wood and he was gone. There was Kool-Aid and stuff just on the damn floor. Now, whatever child put that down there had no sense of responsibility to pick it up. Just like when we see them go out to eat, that table looks like a cyclone came through. So these are probably the things that her mom talked about, although Peach wants us to believe that she was the perfect specimen of a child and that she was never dirty. I don't think I really still believe that Peach has a different perspective and perception of it than her mother, and that's why she is where she is and acted the way that she acted.
The cleaning list. Today's cleaning list. And I wrote this the other day. But it's like sort all the dirty clothes and wash them in order. Me first. I prioritize myself first. I'm the most important person in my life. Not my husband, not my children. I come first. So let me take care of my space first, my clothes first. I'm the most important. Then my husband, then my kids, the boys, the twins, the boys, gorgeous, the big boys, and then the baby. Gregory McKay handles his own stuff as well as Mcintyre. And then clean my room first. I take care of me first. If I take you through my house right now, my room is the cleanest. Usually back in the day, before I developed the mindset that I have and the process that I work on, that I developed myself, I would take care of my kids' stuff first. Like I'm gonna clean my kids' room because my kids are so important. I gotta take care of my kids. I gotta take care of my kids. And essentially what would happen is their room would be right back dirty. Why? Because your children are mimicking you. So if mommy doesn't care about her space, why should we care about our space? So to the
Now, your kids' rooms was right back dirty because they don't know how to clean and they don't know how to be clean. They don't know how to pick up after themselves. They don't know how to not make messes. They don't know how to sit down and eat. I mean, you literally have your kids. Hell, look at their heads looking like a damn spider, bunch of spiders just eating their head out. The same thing that you exuded as a child is what you have taught your children to be. That's who they are. That's why they rooms stay dirty. That's why they didn't know how to do this, that, and the third. If you taught them from the time they was walking, just like how they learned to walk, how they learned to talk, how they learned to potty, if you taught them how to pick up after themselves and have certain type of routines, it didn't have to be overly aggressive, but if you taught them from the beginning, it would be that much better for them as they go on going to be clean.
The moms who may be out here struggling, you're trying to keep your children's room clean and your room is a mess. Stop prioritizing your children, start prioritizing you. Something beautiful will happen. As your children see you prioritizing yourself, they will start to mimic you and start prioritizing their things. If you go in Gorgeous' room, her room is almost spotless. I need a vacuum. But her room is almost spotless because she keeps up with her things now. She makes her brothers respect their things. Same with Mcintyre. The little babies, not so much, little boys. Gregory, also pretty clean kid. If you get off track, I go in there and I ask, what's going on with you mentally? All right, bro? And we'll have a conversation about the importance of keeping our space clean and things like that, making sure nothing is mentally wrong with us because your space looks like your mind. All right? So I just wanted to explain that for many reasons. The first reason I'm explaining that is so that those of you who are trying to invalidate my experience will understand that that's inappropriate, and I know you guys will continue to do it, and that's okay, but I've educated you, so I feel fine about you doing it. I know now you're doing it to be malicious, not that you lack the knowledge. Number two, I wanted you all to understand the psychological part of my mom calling me dirty and making me bathe in her dirty bathwater. Not only did she make me bathe in the dirty bathwater, but she embarrassed me in front of my family for years by scrubbing my neck with alcohol every time we get in a large crowd and calling me dirty and had everybody laugh. Number three, it was for you guys to also understand that eventually it got into my subconscious mind, and I truly believe that about myself, and whatever we believe, we become. Number four, the fourth purpose was for you all to understand that if you have a similar experience, no matter if it was your mama calling you dirty, bucktooth, ugly, whatever it is, sometimes it isn't that you hate yourself, you don't hate those qualities about yourself, it's that you've been programmed to hate that side of you. The way that you beat it is by practicing positive affirmations. The fifth thing I did was give you my positive affirmation, and you're going to say it over and over even when you don't feel like it. It is your roadmap for when you get lost in life. I hope that this video helped you, and we are going on to our first home of the day.
Dove, Men Plus Care, Whole Body DO.
Well, guys, that's what she had to say, and what I have to say is that either this is a situation to where she is trying to manipulate, or she's just really that lost. Like, I just cannot believe, as clean as her mama is, that she just threw her child or forced her child, the one child. Now, if all three of them had similar stories, okay. She's already said she poured more into Peach than anything. So why would she treat you like garbage and then pour everything she has into the trash can? It just makes no sense. Tell me what you guys think. Do you guys believe that there is some truth in this? Do you believe that it is truthful? Knowing what you know about Tracy, knowing what we have seen about her, how her house looks. Peach even went so far as to say that when her mother passes away, she's going to go pounce up and down on her sofa because she's so clean and pristine that she's never had the opportunity to do that. So you again are taking one situation and taking a person who we know and see as one situation, because that is consistent with what we see, but now you want us to not only believe you but listen to you and feel that what you have to say is valid and truthful regardless of proof. So tell me what you guys think. We're going to discuss this in the comments. And Peach, let everybody out the group chat. You want to go down this memory lane because you ain't making no money. You need the memory lane because you need to find a way to be what you're not already. And I mean, it's unfortunate, but hopefully you'll get it together, girl. Because I don't see that. I don't see your mama doing it for no reason. I see there being a reason. Why don't you give us a more about the story? What happened before that? What happened after? Where were your siblings? Why were they not involved? Like, if the story was true, number one, it would never change. Number two, it would be consistent with proof. And it would make sense that being that she does a lot for all her kids, that it would encompass all of you guys. Tell me what y'all think. We'll talk about it in the comments below. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mud. your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. I get smoked already so hard in my blunt is. I see past pretty faces, so I got trouble trusting. But I let my guard